Undercover Tulsa Police detectives arrested two men at an East Tulsa hotel during a recent two-day sting. Both of them are accused of trying to sell women for sex. Thanks so much for joining us. I'm Shay Rozzi.
And I'm Sarah Whaley. Police say one of the suspects is also known to rob men in hotel rooms using women as bait.
New at 5, Fox 23's crime and safety reporter John Acebus is live in studio after talking with one of the undercover detectives. John.
Yeah, two of those arrests near 31st and Memorial. I spoke with the detective who kept his identity concealed but says he is exposing the two men his unit arrested this week. One of them arrested for human trafficking. This is Guadalupe Hernandez Anaya, arrested for human trafficking. How often does this go on, you think?
I think it goes on way more often than society's aware of.
This is Frederick Owens. He's arrested for what's called pandering. How about a message for the guys doing this, who are setting this up, who are rolling around town right now?
We're looking for you. We're out there looking, and you never know when it's going to be us.
In back-to-back days this week, undercover Vice detectives arrested two men at the Fairfield Inn taking advantage of women. We'll start with Hernandez Anaya. The undercover Vice detective I'm sitting with says he's dangerous.
We believe he was armed to come rob us, and luckily it was us and not a citizen.
Police report says he's a felon with a firearm.
He was coercing the female involved to do this by force.
The report goes on to say he took in a woman with no place to go and used her to set up a sex meetup at a hotel with someone looking for sex. The detective believes he was likely going to barge in. Did he make that move? Did he knock on the door, do what they normally would do?
We stopped it before he was able to make a very bad mistake and come rob an officer.
Now back to Frederick Owens.
They're preying on vulnerable individuals in the community.
The detective says he was using a woman to sell for sex. $260 was the price he set. No gun on Owens, just bad intentions.
The deal last night was a little more, had nothing to do with armed robberies. A male dropped a girl off for commercial sex date.
Police believe these women, whether they know it or not, are victims.
You can tell by their demeanor that this is not something I want to do.
The Vice unit says they offer immediate human trafficking services to these women. He also tells me when it comes to these hotels and motels, they often let them know something may be happening, and the hotels are very helpful in allowing them to make these arrests and do their investigations.
Now, John, in some of these cases, how are they able to prove that the men are taking advantage of these women?
Technology. In Owen's case, they found a texting app he was using to text the person he was trying to set up with that woman. So oftentimes, technology plays a really large role in tracing these men back into doing this. Covering news that matters. John Acebus, Fox 23 News.